The following broadcast is a copyrighted production of 412 Communications. Any non-personal retransmission of this broadcast without the express written consent of 412 Communications is hereby prohibited.
Hi friends, a live look inside Fred Rust Arena on this Friday evening. The Devon Prep Tide taking on Salesianum in the first half of our Delaware Hockey Network doubleheader. Here this evening on the 412, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. Hi to you all, James Witherite joining you from the 412 Communications press box atop the stands at Fred Rust Arena on Monday. The Devon Prep Tide victorious over Salesianum by a tally of 6-5. This is the rubber match of the series after Kieran Crossan, leading scorer for the Tide, accounted for 2 of their 6 goals. He leads the Devon Prep team with 29 on the season. Salesianum will look to silence him today. We'll take a closer look at this matchup a little bit later on. Warm-ups in progress right now, but for the time being, we're going to take a quick timeout on the Delaware Hockey Network. We're live on the 412. We're glad to have all of you here along with us for the first half of our Friday doubleheader, and it's all brought to you by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the four-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Welcome back inside Fred Rust Arena. Delaware Hockey Network coverage of Salesianum Hockey on the 412, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg, as the rubber match, the 2023-24 season series between the Sals and the Devon Prep Tide kicks off our Friday doubleheader. James Witherite joining you from the 412 Communications press box. Our assistant producer, Broadway Joe Sindoni. Our videographer tonight is Evie Hill. And without further ado, let's head inside the glass for tonight's Limestone Pension Associates starting lineups. Hockey fans, good evening and welcome to Fred Rust Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware. This evening, the Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League presents a PCL division matchup between the visiting Devon Prep Tide and Salesianum. Let's meet this evening's starting lineups. For the visiting Devon Prep Tide, coached by Matt Fabrizio. Starting in goal, number 26, Grant Gale. On defense, number 6, Josh Vaughn. And number 95, Brendan Bachman. At left wing, number 23, Sean Massey. At right wing, number 52, James Gabriel. And starting at center, number 22, Danny Dowling. And now let's meet the starting six for Salesianum. Starting in goal, number 2, Gavin Needs. At left wing, number 5, Braden Graham. At right wing, number 3, Nick Lapuono. Starting at center, number 32, Connor Davis. And on defense, number 46, Aiden Daniker. And your captain, number 41, Gianni Pacitti. Salesianum is coached by Brian LeBlanc. The on-ice officials for this evening's game, as appointed by the Inter-County Scholastic Hockey League, are Rob Savastano and Chris Draves. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please direct your attention to the American flag located directly above center ice, as we honor the United States of America and those who defend this nation with the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Set for a Friday doubleheader from Fred Rust Arena. The Salesianum in their home ecru sweaters will kick things off traveling left to right. In opening period play, they'll be backstopped by Gavin Needs. And we'll get a look at him between the pipes here momentarily. Gavin 4-2-0 on the year. With a save percentage of .861 and a goals against average of .282. Three 17-minute periods. Standard operating procedure in the Inter-County Scholastic Hockey League. As Rob Savastano awaits opposing centers Danny Dowling and Connor Davis. to get this Friday night of hockey from Fred Rust Arena underway. Puck is down and they're off. Salesianum controls the opening face-off. Davis up the middle into a 1-on-3. Tried to chip the puck through the slot. This is covered quickly by Grant Gale for an immediate pause in play 11 seconds in. Draw to Gale's right. Sees Graham carom the puck behind the net. This work to Daneker at the right point. Again, Graham surrounded by a pair of Navy sweaters. Taking the puck away was James Gabriel. Third leading scorer for Devon Prep with 18 goals on the season. He leads the rush up the left wing boards, but the back-checking Aiden Daneker caught up to him. And Daneker now with time and space as the tide changes. We'll have a clear breakout pass to Braden Graham to once again gain the Devon Prep zone. Graham through the slot. That shot was wide from 25 feet. Liam Bell couldn't hold the zone cleanly. Here comes a Devon Prep counterattack. Kieran Crossan, of whom Salesianum have had nightmares the past few nights after his 2-goal effort on Monday, propelling the Tide to a 6-5 win over Salesianum at the PNY Sports Arena. Ultimately, Crossan was outnumbered upon gaining the Salesianum line and couldn't maintain his attacking momentum. Here a centering pass from Tashinsky, fanned on by Bell. Pietro Paolo offering good support, was stripped of the puck, but Bellapede protected off the failed clearing attempt from Crossan. It's worth noting no sleeve numbers on the away navy blue Devon Prep kits as this Crossan shot goes wide. So we'll have to wait a beat here or there in terms of player identification on the Tide side as we come to the 2-minute mark of the opening period. Back and forth, no score, no shots on goal. There's the first shot on goal. It comes from Gabriel, and Needs holds for the pause in play. 2 minutes and 6 seconds into the opening period of action from Fred Rust. Face-off coming to Gavin Needs' left. Jerry DiStefano in for Salesianum. And circling behind the net is Connor Morady to flip play to the near side, where Celentino leads a 3-on-2 rush. Celentino toe drags, works into the slot. Backhand shot was into Gale's pads. Rebound goes Devon Prep's way as Gabriel tries to steamroll up the near boards. He's slowed up at the blue line by D'Italia, but Gabriel perseveres. He stays with the play. His shot from atop the left circle goes into the back netting and out of action. Face-off comes to the right of Gavin Needs, who's only seen one shot on goal to this point. The Dowling line now in against DiStefano. D'Italia works the puck behind the net, beyond the reach of Morady, and this is shoveled by Michael Salucci up the left wing boards, deep into Devon Prep territory. Taken away by Zhang. Pushed over the blue line about 10 feet before D'Italia recovers. It was Hartman who led the rush up the middle for Devon Prep, which ultimately went awry. Celentino corrals the puck in the near corner. He's pushed up the boards by Zhang, cycled beyond the reach of Salucci. He's checked off the puck by Dowling. To his side battle near side. Sees D'Italia under duress, turn the puck over to Zhang. Nearly taken away from him by Celentino. DiStefano couldn't reel it in the low slot. And here the Tide takes some heat out of a hot kitchen, and marching up ice was Hartman with a long shot, blocked down and away by Gavin Needs. Gabriel in desperation holds the zone. Centering pass from the near corner. Off the stick of Dowling was intercepted. Here's Salesianum in a 1-on-2. Shot was blocked. The puck came right back to him, though, after his failed release. He caroms behind the net, hustles off for a change. Holding the right point is Grayson Betterly, as a fresh complement of Salesianum skaters takes the ice with just over 4 minutes elapsed in this opening period of a 0-0 game. Salesianum took the first meeting of these two teams. Of course, Monday went the way of Devon Prep 6-5 in a back-and-forth game that saw Salesianum really suffer in terms of penalty trouble. They gave up 3 goals while shorthanded. So disciplined play is a must for Salesianum, minimizing those penalty kill situations. 5-on-5, they're mighty tough. They need to be sure they stay that way. Coming to 5 minutes into the first period. Russo takes a check at his own blue line. He let the puck go up the near boards. Lebuono in a foot race with Crossan. Gains control. Here's Igo up the right wing wall. Igo, centering pass, sails beyond the reach of Nick Lebuono. He swats the puck in after it ricochets off the far half boards. Looked like netminder Grant Gale got a piece of it. And this is cleared out by Zhang back as far as the Salesianum blue line. 11:45 in opening period play. Nick Lebuono leads the re-entry. He shovels the puck off the far corner boards. First penalty is coming up, and it will go against Salesianum. Graham heads off. 5:26 into the first period. Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Coming up for Salesianum, schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Getting word from downstairs as to the infraction, as we were obscured a bit on the official signal from Rob Savastano. But we've got the pertics to come momentarily. "45 seconds of the Graham penalty gone. Salesianum penalty was assessed to number 5, Braden Graham, 2 minutes for holding. Time of the penalty, 5 minutes, 26 seconds in the first period. Graham, 2 for holding at 5:26. So Graham off for holding, and he's got 38 seconds remaining on this first Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill of the night. 7 minutes elapsed in the opening period, and no score as yet, as netminders Grant Gale and Gavin Needs have combined for six saves, 3 apiece. Salucci's got a breakaway. Hard wrist shot from 30 feet, went well wide. Counterattack was led by Crossan. Long shot batted down by Needs, and then Moretti stood him up. In close. 1 second to go on the Graham penalty. If you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know just how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate the complex world of workers' compensation and personal injury. The Law Office of Long and Greenberg will guide you through every step of the process, from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. To schedule a free consultation, call 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com. Nearing the halfway point of the first period, Davis' shot Off the pads of Gale, on the doorstep, Graham couldn't put the rebound away. Lebuono picks up a loose puck, centering feed. Davis off his toe directed the puck toward the cage, but Gale turned it aside. Vaughn ties up Lebuono in the far corner. Now Pacitti. Through the slot from Davis. Graham's shot is good. Salesianum's on the board, 8:45 in the first period. As Braden Graham lights the lamp, beating Grant Gale to give the Sals the early advantage. Here it comes again on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Graham with his 10th of the year. With helpers from Davis and Pacitti. To give the home team the early advantage. .8:10 to go in opening period play. Neutral zone face-off. Restarts action after an offside, and now another one's gonna go. Checking from behind. Signaled against Dowling. So a 2-10 going against Devon Prep. And for the first time tonight, Salesianum go on the Carl Dubé power play. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. When looking for the perfect something special for your someone special. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. A Salesianum goal. His 10th of the season. Scored by number 5, Braden Graham. Assisted by number 32, Connor Davis, and number 41, Gianni Pacitti. Time of the goal, 8 minutes, 45 seconds in the first period. Graham's 10th from Davis and Pacitti at 8:45. Devon Prep penalty was assessed to number 22, Danny Dowling. 2 minutes for checking from behind, plus a 10-minute misconduct. Time of the penalty, 9 minutes even in the first period. Dowling, 2-10 for checking from behind at 9 even. 55 seconds in the books. In this Carl Dubé power play, a hard shot from Bellepede was turned to the far corner by Gale. Tuschinski holds the left point. He's on this first power play wave for Salesianum with Celentino, Bellepede, Salucci, and they're currently working a piecemeal change as Davis picks up the puck left for him by Bellepede deep in the Salesianum zone. Davis could not find DiStefano on the headman pass through the neutral zone, but Graham, aware of the play, protects possession for the Sals. He takes aim from 35 feet. Gale was screened, but he made the save. 6.5 to go in the opening frame. Davis, left point, throws the puck in close. This is shoveled from deep in Devon Prep territory out by Bachman and corralled once again by Connor Davis behind his own net. Celentino, cross-ice pass, hits DiStefano just over the line. This is rifled back the other way by Vaughn. Devon Prep back to full strength after killing off the two. That rang off the crossbar, off the stick of Nick Labuono and out of play with 5:53 to go in opening period action. Salesianum leading 1-0 over Devon Prep. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years and counting, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Past the 11-minute mark of the opening period, Salesianum 1-0. They've outshot Devon Prep 12-3 to this point, and they continue to get pucks deep and try to work them on to Grant Gale and get another one past. But here's a 2-on-1 the other way. Cross into Russo. The shot off the centering pass was rushed and quite wide. Igo chases down the rebound. Fourth line working ahead for Salesianum. Igo and Alex Falkowski together. We almost called Alex Nicholas there in that breath before hesitating to correct ourselves. Nicholas, the older brother, currently playing for Kent State University in Ohio and their ACHA program. With the puck out of play, the face-off will come to the right of Grant Gale. Aiden Wright was in net for the Tide on Monday in their 6-5 win over Salesianum. Grant Gale getting the call today, trying to build on a 3-4-0 record and a save percentage of .877 and a goals against average of .511. No icing against Devon Prep. The puck was ruled playable by referee Chris Draves on its way up ice. Native of the Buffalo area. We also see Chris lining collegiate and junior games throughout the region. 4 1/3 to go in opening period action. Rini was angled by Pietro Paolo to the far wall. Appalucci put on the brakes at the right wing to ensure an onside entry, but ultimately the Tide turned the puck over and this comes offside the other way. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork brisket and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides, sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont, open Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch, or to place a catering order, visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. You'll be the first star of your next special occasion. 1-0 Salesianum's lead. 3.5 to go in the opening period. Stosh Tashinsky advances up the right wing boards, back into Devon Prep territory, pitchforking away at him to try to force a turnover with Sean Massey to no avail. Tashinsky recovers the puck now in the far corner. Cross-ice pass intended for Daniker was intercepted by Braden Russo. Here's a 2-on-2. The drop pass to Crossan at center point was wide. It ricocheted back into neutral ice off the near wall. And walking in is Liam Bell up the right side for Salesianum. He threw the puck through the slot. Couldn't generate a net front opportunity for the Sals to double up. Bellapede holds the left point. It comes back to him from Bell. This shot was wide. Nearly cleared out from below the goal, but held in by Bell. Pietro Paolo, swarmed by a trio of Devon Prep defenders, gave the puck away. Here's Kieran Crossan racing up the right wing wall, but tied up by Bellapede. Petey couldn't steal the puck from him just inside the line as Crossan drives into the far corner. Now Petey leaves it for Tashinsky the other way after Bellapede forced the turnover deep in Sal's territory. 2.5 to go in the opening frame. Working below the cage, Stanley, Stosh Tashinsky, back up the near half wall. He couldn't center cleanly to Salucci. That pass was intercepted by Hartman. Frankie Hartman stick handles up the left wing dots through neutral territory, gets a long shot in, stick down and away by Needs for save number 4. We've come to the penultimate minute of the opening period. Nearly holding the right point was Tristan Appalucci, but he was overpowered by DeStefano. Salesianum from point-blank range. Denied by Grant Gale. We'll see this again on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. A-grade chance for Salesianum here to double up. They've got a 2-on-1. Centering pass to Salesianum. Tried to go top shelf, but Grant Gale stayed right with him to make a key stop. Gabriel the other direction. Angled to the corner by D'Italia, who's been a strong defensive presence and a smart defensive presence for Salesianum so far this season. Salesianum recovers the puck in the near corner of the Devon prep zone, but he was pressured by Hartman and ultimately forced to give it away. Saleucci protects, 84 seconds to go. D'Italia winds up. He gets one on net, holding his Gale for the pause. Braden Graham in for the draw for Salesianum, but lost it fair and square. Davis held the right point to prolong the Salesianum attack. Final 66 seconds of the opening period upon us, and we've got a puck out of play. This one went out in the Devon prep zone. And the face-off will come in the near corner to the left of Grant Gale, who has stopped 13 of the 14 shots he's faced. False start on the face-off. Beginning of the last minute of play in the opening period. Saw Devon Prep try to drive from one end to the other. Backdoor feed to Davis from Graham resulted in a wide shot. Betterly bobbled the puck at the top of the slot before getting his shot away. Here Lebuono with a chance off the rebound. Up into the rafters and out of action with 36 seconds to go in opening period play from Fred Rust Arena. Face-off comes back to Gale's left. 36-3 to go officially in opening period action. Graham in for the draw, tries to tie up Crossan, and Davis holds the zone for Salesianum. Pass through traffic, intercepted by Bachman. Turned below the goal, but Russo couldn't clear up the near side. Betterly's shot was blocked. Bachman plays the carom shot up the far wall. Rini sets up a 2-on-2. Crossan brought down at the Salesianum blue line. The Devon Prep fans want a call, but they're not going to get one. Final 2.5 seconds. This puck shot wide by Lebuono, and that does it for the first 17. The score through one period, Salesianum 1, Devon Prep 0. Back after the first intermission on the Delaware Hockey Network.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm Borg. Welcome back into the Delaware Hockey Network, live on the 412, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. 17 minutes in the books. With Salesianum up 1-0 over Devon Prep. 3 A-grade chances for Salesianum. One of the others stopped by Grant Gale, who recorded 13 first-period saves. The other, the most recent, went well wide. Jesse Zhang crashing the net. Couldn't put one in off the centering pass. Here a wraparound chance from Gabriel denied as Bellepede comes to the aid of Gavin Needs. Bellepede can't clear. He and Reaney got tied up behind the cage. This is worked up the far boards by Aiden Daniker. He takes a body from Gabriel. Delayed offside. Signaled amidst a change. Just a poorly executed line change there by Salesianum, not getting the zone before changing personnel in attacking territory. It's that attention to detail that really makes the difference between a good team and a great team. Salesianum's had a little bit of a rough patch lately. They're 8-3-1 at this point in the season, sitting third in the PCL standings behind Father Judge and Devon Prep, who earned their 9th win of the season on Monday against Salesianum. D'Italia catching Devon Prep in the midst of a change. Works the puck across ice to Pietropalo near side. Back to D'Italia it comes. Smart player, newcomer at the blue line for Salesianum. Gets some help near side from Connor Morady, who gained the center red stripe before dumping the puck in behind the Devon Prep goal. Centering feed to Shinsky. This one is covered up on the doorstep by Grant Gale. And what a first period Gale had. 14 shots on goal, 13 saves in opening period action. Face off to Gale's right. Sees Vaughn fail to clear up the far wall. D'Italia did well to protect the point in front of his own bench. This given away to Bachman and pushed free this time. Savastano says no icing, ruling that D'Italia made the decision to give up on the puck rather than pursue it at full speed while it was playable. So Salesianum is forced back right to left to gain territory the old-fashioned way. Rousseau to Crossan, leading a Devon Prep counterattack. Crossan steered to the near corner by Blake D'Italia. Looks as though after Monday night's game, head coach / GM Brian LeBlanc has keyed in on the trouble spots that Salesianum needs to pay attention to, and so far so good. They've limited the Tide to just 6 shots so far, 4 of them coming in the first 17 minutes of play. Morady couldn't stretch this ahead to Salucci. It will come back an icing. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important, and Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Jerry DiStefano finds Salentino off the D zone draw to lead to a fast break effort for Salesianum. Salucci posted up net front, but that 2-on-2 attack ultimately went the way of Devon Prep. This was thrown by Hartman. In from the right point, stick down and frozen by Needs for a pause. 13:24 to go in the second period of this 1-0 game. The lone goal belonging to Braden Graham of Salesianum, coming 8 minutes and 45 seconds into the opening period. Crossan turns a tight circle at the line, setting up a shot from high in the zone. It was off the stick of Zhang. Salentino one-on-one the other way. Deeks past the defender. Quick release was high. Pacitti chases down the rebound, shoveling the puck to the near corner where DiStefano has more time to operate. DiStefano, centering pass, taken away by Russo. Advanced to Crossan. He's double-teamed at the Salesianum blue line. Forcing the turnover was Pacitti. Betterly gathered the puck in, and he sent it up the near wall, deep into Devon Prep's end. There was no icing. However, Salesianum is guilty of too many players on the ice. 4 minutes and 32 seconds into the second period. So a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Awaits the Sals at the 4:32 mark of period number 2. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Salesianum penalty. Bench minor, too many players on the ice. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes, 32 seconds in the second period. Salesianum bench minor, too many players on the ice at 4:32. Another sloppy line change, and one of the players exiting played the puck on his way to the bench area, and that led to the call. But here a 2-on-1. Saw Labuono on the doorstep have a quality shot for a second Salesianum goal, but it was taken away. Crossan regains for Devon Prep. He's steered by Bellepede to the near corner. Bellepede, Daniker, Labuono, and Graham. The quartet of Delaware trash can cleaning penalty killers. Cross lot pass taken away by Daniker, fed to Labuono. He bobbled the puck, gathered it back in, but lost his shot lane. He couldn't set up Graham at the top of the left circle. Graham crashing the net, couldn't get one past as Grant Gale kept the near post sealed off. Labuono's secondary chance was ultimately taken away. Here's Gabriel powering up the right dots to lead a 2-on-2. Drop pass to Crossan. Puck waffle boarded up into the air by Needs. Delayed penalty coming up on Salesianum as now Labuono touches. And Salesianum's going to go down 5-on-3. We'll see what Rob Savastano has to say. Interference at the 6-minute mark. Of the second period. So 5-on-3. When we come back, it was not Labuono, it was Aiden Daniker assessed the penalty. Salesianum penalty was assessed to number 46, Aiden Daniker. 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 6 minutes even in the second period. Daneker 2 for interference at 6 minutes even. Timeout, Devon Prep. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a darn thing. So how do you get your voice above the fray? 412 Communications has myriad solutions to build bridges between your brand and its clientele. Broadcast to social, print to digital. The 412 team will put their 40-plus years of experience to work for you. East Coast, West Coast, and everywhere in between. Let's talk about how to get you noticed. Visit us at 412communications.com. Half a minute of 5-on-3 for Devon Prep. Matt Fabrizio smartly using his timeout to try for the equalizer right here. Crossan shot through traffic. Needs. Kicks it back into the slot. Crossan protects at the left point. 13 to go on the 5-on-3. Dowling back to Crossan, high in the zone. Stepping up to engage him was Bell. Headman pass led to a shot from Brayton Russo from just under the left dot, but it was off its line. Now 5-on-4. Salucci heads to the bench. DeStefano joins the play. Salesianum shorthanded for another 81 seconds. Bell could not swat the puck free. This is thrown in. Needs crossing to the near post. Comes up with a secondary save, denying Gabriel and Zhang on the doorstep. Dowling across to Crossan in front of his own bench. He waits, looks for his options. A minute to go on the Daneker interference minor. Dowling stripped of the puck by Liam Bell. Couldn't find DeStefano on the near boards. Bell intercepts, and he clears at least as far as center, forcing Devon Prep to reset. Crossan, the recipient of a cross-ice pass on the re-entry to the Salesianum zone. Lost his shot lane as Pacitti steered him to the near corner. This is batted free by Betterly. Jerry DeStefano gains the puck in front of the Devon Prep bench, and he rifles it up the far dashers out of harm's way. 23 seconds to go on the Daneker penalty. Salesianum preserving a 1-0 lead, but they've not been able to pad it. Crossan couldn't run the gauntlet down the slot. Pacitti just cross-checked him in the back. And he's going to go with 9:07 to go in the second period. Crossan's going to go as well. And we're not going to get anything over here. Roughing on Crossan. And a cross check on Pacitti. So nothing goes up as a result. We're still 5-on-4 with 9:07 to go in the second period. Last play face-off as a result of the coincidentals. Again, roughing on Crossan and cross-checking on Pacitti. Brian LeBlanc getting his share of the story too from Chris Draves. LeBlanc remounts the bench. And we're set for the resumption. Devon Prep penalty was assessed to number 29, Kieran Crossan. 2 minutes for roughing. Salesianum penalty assessed to number 41, Gianni Pacitti. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of the penalties, 7 minutes, 53 seconds in the second period. Crossan 2 for roughing, Pacitti 2 for cross-checking. at 7:53. A mess of activity in front of Devon Prep netminder Grant Gale, who came up with a couple of key rapid-fire saves just now, keeping this game 1-0. Petey with a shot off the draw. Glanced off Gale's pads. Salesianum leaves this to Daniker. Long shot caught and held by Grant Gale. There's Gale. 20 saves on 21 shots to this point. Faceoff comes again to Grant Gale's right. With 8 minutes and 40 seconds to go, almost halfway through this rubber match between Devon Prep and Salesianum. The Sals won the first. The Tide won the second. Pivotal game for Salesianum to try to stay in a position for home ice in the PCL Division postseason to come just a month from now. Eight minutes to go in the second period. Labuono turns a tight circle. Shot from above the near dot was blocked by Gabriel. Labuono recovers behind the net. He tries to walk through the slot and line up a shot. He got the clear lane, but the last word again belonged to Grant Gale. Face off again. Comes to Gale's right after save number 21. Braden Graham again taking the draw for Salesianum and now controlling in the near corner. This to Davis at the far wall. Davis confronted. Bellapede, recipient of the centering pass. Initial save made by Gale, and he falls on the puck for the pause. Grant Gale, more than carrying his share of the weight here. 22 saves on 23 total shots. Only 4 grade A chances, though, for Salesianum. Fourth line on. Falkowski flipped the puck to Morady. Across to Italia it goes at the far half wall. Fourth line, third pair on for Salesianum right now. We'll see if this mismatch ultimately does go the way of Devon Prep as Josh Vaughn flips the puck over the line, but it's batted down by Gaynor. Gaynor throws it back in. It's frozen for a break in the action with 6:54 to go in the second. Face-off comes to the left of Gale. Crossan, leading scorer for Devon Prep, wins the draw over Igo, fourth line center for Salesianum. Headman pass led to Gabriel, who couldn't split the wickets high in the Salesianum zone. Crossan protects, backhand, scores. Salesianum's lead gone with 6:40 to go. In period number 2 is Kieran Crossan. It's goal number 30 this year. Reaney forces the turnover. But Crossan walks that the entire way in. He had time and space at the top of the crease. A little deke, a nifty backhand. Bing! It's 1-1. Devon Prep goal, his 30th of the season. Scored by number 29, Kieran Crossan. Time of the unassisted goal, 10 minutes, 20 seconds in the second period. Crossan's 30th unassisted at 10:20. Play halted with 6:12 remaining. Period number 2, Bachman ruled off for tripping, sending Salesianum back to the Carl Dubé power play. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé Jewelers, Concord Pike in Wilmington, when looking for the perfect something special for your someone special. In Delaware, 4 diamonds, it's Dubé. And they score on the Carl Dubé power play. Go-ahead goal for Nick Labuono. Comes just seconds into the man advantage. Only 18 seconds, I should say, into that Carl Dubé power play. Salesianum extended their lead. We're going to see this replay again. As we see exactly how that goal developed. It was Nick Labuono off a setup from Connor Davis. To give Salesianum the 2-1 lead. A Salesianum goal, his 12th of the season, scored by number 3, Nick Labuono, assisted by number 32, Connor Davis. Time of the power play goal, 11 minutes, 7 seconds in the second period. Labuono's 12th from Davis at 11:07, a power play goal. Pietropalo to Tuszynski leads the re-entry for Salesianum. Tuszynski pinched below the cage by Bachman. Comes up the near side. He dishes this. No, he doesn't. He keeps it. He tries to dish it now to Bellepede. Bell kept at the near wall by Vaughn. Cycles to Nate Bellepede below the cage. Around to Pietropalo in the far corner. Petey confronted by Bachman. Again to Tuszynski. Daniker's waiting in front of his own bench. He had time and space at the point before Gabriel stepped up to engage him. Headman pass into a congested slot. Petey couldn't handle it. It was cleared by Rini. 4:22 to go in the second period. Salesianum 2, Devon Prep 1 from Fred Rust Arena. Tuszynski clears. Vaughn volleys back. Daniker blocks the puck down. He pulls it behind his own goal. And we'll start from right to left as we come to the final 4 in the second period. This is Tuszynski up the middle, trying to toe drag to split defenders in a congested slot. He turns the puck over, and Kieran Crossan Races up the right wing boards. His 30th goal of the season was the one to put Devon Prep on the board. He's challenged by Pietro Paolo. Crossan now at the right point, gets the puck back from Rini. This taken away nearly by Nate Bellepede. Rini stays with the play. Liam Bell sweeps in and recovers the vulcanized rubber for the boys in Ecru. The Bellepede advancing pass sails beyond the reach of Stas Jashinsky, and this comes back in icing. With 3 minutes and 28 seconds to go in the second period, Salesianum pinned in their end, but they've got a 2-1 lead over Devon Prep. Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior like me, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. And with years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes alike, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal best and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is the qualified choice for every athlete in your family. Learn more at desportsmed.com. Lepono lost his footing over the center logo. He turns the puck over to Braden Russo. 2-on-3, Russo's shot. Stick down by Needs. He holds for the pause. Inside 3 minutes to go in second period play. Gavin Needs has had the upper hand in 15 of 16 Devon Prep shots. Chris Draves awaits the centers. For the resumption of play, Connor Davis and Danny Dowling square off to the right of Needs. And out comes Salesianum in a 2-on-1 attack, but that fast break is foiled at the Devon Prep blue line by Hartman. Crossing to Dowling. He steps over the line before Lebuono engages him. Massey corrals the puck in the near corner, but swarming on him was Braden Graham to force a turnover, and the zone is cleared by Betterly. 2.5 to go in period number 2. Salesianum 2, Devon Prep 1. Russo from behind his own goal set the puck sailing up ice. It's controlled by Dowling in front of his own bench. Now dished to Crossan through the slot. Shot got past Pacitti but was off his intended line. 2:05 remaining in the second of a 2-1 hockey game. Salesianum leading Devon Prep in this third and final regular season meeting between these two squads. Vaughn's shot lane blocked by the diving Nick Lebuono, so that puck skittered wide. Rini, Crossan, Vaughn, shot blocked by Lebuono, chipped up the near boards. Vaughn lost his stick. Here's a 2-on-2 led by Nick Lebuono up the left wing board. Centering pass, Pacitti lost his footing, and Crossan trailing him took the puck away. Odd man rush, 4-on-1 for Devon Prep. Crossan confronted by Morady, net front feed, putting the puck away was Braden Russo, and we're all level up with 1 minute and 21 to go in the second period. Complete defensive breakdown for Salesianum. 4-on-1 becomes a 2-on-1 from the dots in. Braden Russo gets his 21st of the year. And we're all tied up again. Devon Prep goal, his 21st of the season. Scored by number 48, Braden Russo. Assisted by number 29, Kieran Crossan. Time of the goal, 15 minutes, 39 seconds in the second period. Russo's 21st from Crossan at 15:39. We've reached the final minute of period number 2. Complete defensive breakdown there from Salesianum. Connor Morady was left the only back checker in that 4-on-1, and my, did the Tide make the Sals pay for it. Shot from Morady, sticked away by Gale to the far corner. DiStefano couldn't bring the puck back in. Celentino nearly forced a blue line turnover. This is whistled offside with 21 seconds remaining in the second period. We're all tied up 2-2. Face-off is actually going to go at center as the result of an offside pass. This is an icing. 9.4 to go. Effectively, one last opportunity for Salesianum to get the lead back before the second intermission. Dowling steers the puck out of his own zone, and that will do it for the second. The score through 2 periods: Salesianum 2, Devon Prep 2. We'll take a quick pause on the DHF.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the 4-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Welcome back to the Delaware Hockey Network, live on the 412, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. 34 minutes in the books as the heads of spectators walk directly in front of camera 2. Well, full spectators, not just their heads. As we prepare for period number 3. In this third and final regular season meeting between Devon Prep and Salesianum. Davis and Crossan take the opening draw of the third. And off we go in the final period. If you're just joining us, Salesianum in their home Ecruise traveling left to right in period number 3. Devon Prep in their away navy blue kits, which look oddly similar, are moving right to left. Buono finds Davis. He's got space, he's got the shot, but Grant Gale had the blocker save to keep this game deadlocked to a side. Crossing up the middle. Couldn't connect from in close. Need stayed with him. Davis bouncing pass, evades the reach of Braden Graham. This comes back and icing. USA Hockey Rulebook aligned with the IIHF as far as automatic icing is concerned. As soon as that puck crosses the goal line, that's blown dead. Didn't matter that Braden Graham won the race to the goal line by a good 4 feet. Sal's clear their zone off the icing. Setting up was Bell at the left point, but that pass ahead to Tuschinski was broken up. Appalucci the other direction. Drop pass to Dowling, and a goal. So Devon Prep have taken their first lead of the night. And we'll watch it again on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Dowling with a snipe from the left dot. Off the Tristan Appalucci setup. Gives the Tide a 3-2 lead. A minute and 27. Into period number 3. Devon Prep goal, his 6th of the season. Scored by number 22, Danny Dowling. Assisted by number 98, Tristan Appalucci. Time of the goal, 1 minute, 27 seconds in the third period. Dowling 6th from Appalucci at 1:27. Can Tuschinski get one back? He dekes past the defender. No, sir, says Grant Gale. My goodness, Gale comes up with a 10-bell glove save on a solid Salesianum attack. Tuschinski dekes around the defender, gets a 20-foot breakaway, but Grant Gale flashes the leather for the last word. We are 2 minutes into the third period from Fred Rust Arena. Devon Prep 3, Salesianum 2. The go-ahead goal belonging to Danny Dowling. Petey, Bell, shot, Gale again. We've got to see this, folks. Grant Gale is the reason this isn't a 5-3 or 6-3 game. Here's why. Post to post. Good chance there from Bell off the Petey setup. Bell did bobble the puck briefly before getting the shot away, but Gale take nothing away from his move to cross to the far post and stay with the play. Good heads-up net minding from Grant Gale, 29 saves on 31 shots on goal. Crossing the other way, steered by Pacity to the corner. Tried to put the puck net front, but it sailed past Reaney's reach. Petey clears. Tuschinski working below the net, double teamed. Crossing waiting near side. Now the puck's on the stick of Bell. Played the Detali at the right point. Bell, centering pass taken away by Crossan. He tried to set up Petey in the slot, but to no avail. This is held in by Morady in front of the Devon Prep bench. 3 minutes and change gone to the third period. Salesianum, the early leaders in this game, have given up 2 unanswered goals. One with a minute 21 to go in the second period to Braden Russo. One a minute 27 into the third period from Danny Dowling. So Devon Prep, in their first season in the ICSHL PCL division, certainly proving their worth. It's going to be a three-way dogfight between Father Judge, Devon Prep, and Salesianum as far as the end of season standings will be concerned. Not much separates these three sides. Dowling picks up a loose puck. Walks it into the Salesianum end. He's kept at the wall by D'Italia. It's caromed beyond the reach of Massey. DeStefano shovels it up the far board. Celentino tracks down the puck right above the blue line. Walks through traffic. He tried to go top shelf on Gale to no avail. Celentino gets his own rebound. This nearly was cleared off the near wall from deep in the zone by Bachman. Turned behind the net, held in by Bellepede off the failed clearing attempt. Headman to Stefano. His shot from 45 was released a little bit late and wide. Centering pass from Daniker bounced off the stick of DeStefano, crashing the net. After the fact was Salucci, but he couldn't finish amid heavy traffic. Massey could not clear. Daniker just held the line. Celentino again, backhand. Takes an awkward bounce. This is covered and held by Grant Gale, who's just stood on his head here in the first 5 minutes of the third period. 5 shots, 5 saves. Faceoff's going to come to his right with 12:01 to go. In regulation, and Devon Prep leading Salesianum 3-2. Graham cutting through the slot. Gives this away. Gaining center was Hartman. The dump and chase does not go in Devon Prep's favor. Graham up the middle. LeBuono sets up Davis on the doorstep. Slamming the door again was Gale. That was Graham stripped of the puck. LeBuono gets a stick in on Russo, cutting into the slot on a near breakaway. He disrupted that A-grade chance. Crossan did not protect the zone. He dragged the puck over the line, said Savastano. And that forces Devon Prep to reset in neutral territory with 6 minutes elapsed to the third period. Cross ice pass to Reaney, too hard for him to handle. Daniker pounces, drives the puck back into Devon Prep territory. Partial changing of the guard for Salesianum. Crossan couldn't reel in the stretch pass. No icing here. Crossan in the near corner takes a shove from Bellepede, who gains possession of the puck and plays the carom shot behind the net around to Pietro Paolo, who was checked off the biscuit as well in front of his own bench. That by James Gabriel. 10:20 to go. In regulation, Devon Prep 3, Salesianum 2. Betterly winds up, shot off the backboards, ricochets to Bell in the corner. Petey dodges a check, net front setup. The Liam Bell shot was blocked. Delayed penalty coming up against Devon Prep. Betterly's shot kicked away. Petey controls the rebound. High to Pacitti. Tashinsky walks through the slot, and the whistle sounds as Devon Prep touches up. Gabriel ruled off for a hook. With 9 minutes and 40 seconds to go in regulation. The Dubé name, synonymous with fine custom jewelry in Delaware. Since 1895, representing a 4-generation family tradition. Carl Dubé Jewelers also offers appraisal, design, resizing, and repair services, as well as the Salesianum Power Play. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. When looking for the perfect something special for your someone special in Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Devon Prep penalty was assessed to number 52, James Gabriel. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 7 minutes, 20 seconds in the third period. Gabriel, 2 for hooking at 7:20. Graham is sent chasing after the Tide clear. Graham got around one defender. He's in a 1-on-2. He splits the wickets. He beat Zhang, but he couldn't beat Gale on the doorstep. 8:46 to go. Devon Prep leads Salesianum 3-2. And the face-off comes to the near circle of the Devon Prep zone. Coming up tonight on the Delaware Hockey Network, the Delaware Men's Division I Blue Hens kick off their toughest stretch of the winter portion of their schedule, and they kick off the final weekend of their 6-game January homestand as they face off against the Panthers of the University of Pittsburgh. For the first half of a 2-game set, 8:30 start time here from Fred Rust Arena. Full schedule available at DelawareHockeyNetwork.com. Salesianum returns to Fred Rust Arena on Monday when they host Boyertown for Senior Night 2024. Game time 7:40 p.m. Airtime will be 7:35 p.m. here on the Delaware Hockey Network. Salucci's shot goes into the netting and out of play. Salucci on this second power play wave with Bellepede, Petey, Tuschinski, and Bell. It is Liam Bell who corrals the puck behind the Salesianum goal. To Salucci. Cross ice pass through traffic. Bellepede drop back now to Tuschinski. Time and space. Liam Bell's shot was wide. Tuschinski holds the right point off the Karaming rebound. He's tripped up by Cross and high in the zone and taken off the puck. Salucci protects. 7.5 minutes to go. In third period play, Devon Prep with a 3-2 lead over Salesianum from Fred Rust Arena. Crossan gave it away in the Sal zone. Re-entering is Joey Pietropalo. He chips it off the near boards. Back high to Bellepede. Petey again, behind the net to Bell. Bell takes a body from Crossan down low. Posting up for net front position was Nick Lebuono, but he's forced to chase the puck into the near corner after the pass from Bell was blocked offline. 10 minutes gone of the third period. Devon Prep leads 3-2 over Salesianum, and the Tide are back to full strength. This is advanced up the right wing boards. Graham checked off the puck. Trying to protect is Nick Lebuono, but it's brought free by Russo. Cross ice feed off the far wall finds Gabriel. He lost the puck in the snow in front of the Salesianum bench area. He gathers it back in. Crossan, backdoor setup. Russo missed the top corner. 6:20 to go. Zone barely held by Gabriel. Puck didn't fully cross the line, so it remained in. Davis took it away. Lebuono toe dragged through defenders. Shot denied by Gale, who's making a strong case for himself as one of the Sid's 3 stars of the game in just 6 minutes more. Lebuono again on the doorstep. No, says a sprawling Grant Gale. And well after play had concluded, Lebuono was bodied down by Josh Vaughn. We'll see what goes here. Roughing. Salesianum's going to take their timeout. Devon Prep penalty was assessed to number 6, Josh Vaughn. 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 11 minutes, 8 seconds in the third period. Vaughn, 2 for roughing at 11:08. So play will resume. In the Devon Prep zone. As Salesianum looks to make the most of this power play with 5 minutes and 52 seconds remaining in the contest. And they find themselves forced to play catch up again. Signal's been given for both teams to return. And Salesianum will return on a Carl Dubé power play to try to level the score with inside 6 to go. In Delaware for Diamonds, it's Dubé. Tuschinski, Pietro Paolo, Lebuono, Davis and Graham. Lebuono able to stay on, probably thanks to the timeout. Davis at the far half wall. Fires a cross ice pass to Nick Lebuono. Net front feed, the tip from Petey was wide. Davis, Petey, Davis to the top of the slot, where Graham throws the puck through traffic. It's blocked amid a sea of navy blue sweaters and held in by Connor Davis. Diagonal pass bounces off the near wall. Lebuono tries to leave it to Graham. Graham up the line, lost the puck in close. He's driven into the net by Zhang, and a dislodged net gives us a stoppage in play with 5 minutes to go in regulation. This is going to come outside. So a neutral zone face-off restarts play as the officials ruled the net was dislodged entirely by the Salesianum player's volition. Not that Zhang pushed him into the cage. In any case, Salesianum regains attacking position. Lebuono gets the puck back from Gabriel after a failed centering pass. Davis to Tuschinski. Petey canceled out on the doorstep. This puck is cleared from right in front of the Devon Prep cage by Jesse Zhang. 4:12 to go. 18 seconds left on the Vaughn roughing minor. Graham was stripped of the puck by Tristan Appalucci at center. He flips it behind the net again. Final 4 minutes. Devon Prep with a 3-2 lead over Salesianum. Tuschinski tried to set up Petey on the doorstep, but the puck was deflected high behind the crossbar. There a Tuschinski chance. Turned aside by Grant Gale. Lebuono and Bachman converge in the far corner. Lebuono protects the puck. Pietro Paolo couldn't set up Lebuono on the doorstep. This is taken away by Bachman, recovered. Bell crashing the net. Stick saved by Gale with 200 seconds to go. Keeps Devon Prep up 3-2 over Salesianum. The whistle sounds with 3:02 to go. Liam Bell heading off for tripping. So a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill puts Salesianum's back to a wall with the antepenultimate minute of this contest. Just seconds away. And the big guns are on for Devon Prep. Salesianum penalty was assessed to number 12, Liam Bell. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 13 minutes, 58 seconds in the third period. Bell 2 for tripping at 13:58. Dowling and Hartman are up high. Crossan, Gabriel, Russo working in closer to the line. Give and go shot from Crossan was wide off the Gabriel setup. 2.5 minutes remaining. And Betterly is going to go 2. .221 remaining. And now Rob and Chris are going to get together and talk about this. What is the severity of the Betterly penalty? Looks from up here, as best we can piece together since we don't have communication from downstairs, that Betterly was ruled off for charging, and in the USA Hockey rulebook that comes with an automatic 10-minute misconduct along with it. Salesianum penalty was assessed to number 21, Grayson Betterly. 2 minutes for charging, plus a 10-minute misconduct. Time of the penalty, 15 minutes, 39 seconds in the third period. Betterly 2 for charging, plus a 10-minute misconduct at 15:39. Lebuono 1-on-1 after a turnover at the line. Lebuono tried to spin-a-rama to get some space on the back, checking Frankie Hartman, but to no avail. Final 90 seconds. Salesianum's going to be shorthanded for a minute 5 of that. Here's Lebuono again. Denied on the doorstep by Grant Gale, once again on a breakaway. Daniker, shot was stick checked. Caught on the way down by Grant Gale. 2 out, 1 down, bottom of the ninth off that fly puck. Easily fielded by Gale. And the face-off comes to his left. with 71 seconds to go. Salesianum in great peril of dropping another to the Tide. The all-in kingpins of last year facing intensifying pressure as this season works to the home stretch. Final minute, 5-on-4 now. Crossan steered by Pacitti and plastered to the near glass, lost the zone. Dowling on the run from Davis, fires a cross-ice pass to Vaughn. He dumps in, paddled away by Needs. Shot that followed rang off the post, and Needs covers for the pause with 40 seconds to go. Our assistant producer and graphics engineer is Broadway Joe Sindoni. Our videographer is Evie Hill. Our associate executive producer from the 412's LA base, Molly Jo Rosen. A tip of the hat to the rest of the crew as well. Sydney Butler, Josie Billett, Alicia Cheney, Curtis MacDonald, Rod Allams, the stat man Eli Swope. Everybody involved behind the scenes all season long to make the Delaware Hockey Network what it is. 22 seconds remaining. Bellapede tied up Crossan as he tried to cut in to the slot in a 2-on-2 attack. Needs flips the puck away. Burying it was Reaney, and that, friends, will with all likelihood put a bow on this for Devon Prep. For Reaney, that's his 8th. We see it here. Needs flips the puck into the slot. Reaney's got his 8th. And that's going to effectively do it from Fred Rust Arena for the first half of our doubleheader. Devon Prep goal, his 8th of the season, was scored by number 17, Logan Reaney. Time of the goal, 16 minutes, 48 seconds in the third period. Reaney, his 8th, unassisted at 16:48. Tonight's final score, Devon Prep Tide 4, Salesianum 2. Final shots on goal. Devon Prep 26, Salesianum 41. Fans, it's time for the Sid's Barbecue and Jerky 3 Stars of the Game, presented by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in Claymont, Delaware. Today's 3rd star, with 2 assists for Salesianum, number 32, Connor Davis. Today's number 2 star, with a goal and an assist for Devon Prep, number 29, Kieran Crossan. And the number 1 star of the game, recording 39 saves for the Devon Prep Tide, number 26, Grant Gale. A moment at the end of the game where adversaries on the ice meet for a moment of shared prayer after the final buzzer. One of the great traditions of Salesianum hockey, and their brothers in the Catholic faith from Devon Prep join for the post-game prayer as the Tide improve to 10-5-0 on the year. Salesianum falling to 8-4-1. We'll look to do it again on Monday as they will face off once again at Fred Rust Arena against the Boyertown Bears, and we'll have it here on the Delaware Hockey Network. So that will do it for the first half of our doubleheader on this Friday night. The Devon Prep Tide take the rubber match over Salesianum, winning 4-2 in their third and final regular season meeting of the year. And it was Grant Gale with a 39-save performance, backstopping Devon Prep to their 10th win of the season. We'll be back with the second half of our twin bill in just a little bit.